Man, look how awesome that is. It's moving so fast. I mean, it's like 42 seconds until I can play the game, or at least until I could start the game. I wouldn't say playing the game would be the right word because as the game is downloading, it's background patches, which is the 13 minutes part, I believe. Um, yeah, look at that, 20 seconds left. This is a PlayStation 4 operating on a VPN router. I'm not sure if the VPN router, because sometimes the VPN router is stronger than the organic connection that I have with the Chinese router, the Chinese telecompany. Sometimes the telecompany that I have, their organic connection is just faster, much faster. It just depends, because if you go to like a Chinese website, of course, you'll be operating at like a gigabit per second, and then um, with the filters and everything, you're probably not going to get a lot of like data downloaded. I mean, the upload is like amazing. It's like far over 100, but it reads at 100 sometimes, which is the reason why, like, if I were to upload certain things to like YouTube or whatever, it's going to work. It's going to connect that, like, maybe at between 2 to 20 uh, milliseconds on the ping or something like that. It could be like much lower. Hey, Kazaleen. Thank you for liking and love you forever, right? 12 minutes on a download. Yeah, I totally miss I totally miss your voice too. I was just looking at our pictures from the Philippines because we met exactly like what we met in person like 5 years ago. And I posted my pictures on the Chinese network and everyone went crazy because I was able to pinpoint my location in Philippines, and they just thought I was there, like, because it's Chinese New Year's and everything. But yeah, I miss and love your voice too. Got some stuff in my pocket I need to get out. Okay. I'm here as well, actually. I didn't even know my video was like not showing. But yeah, I'm downloading Street Fighter with like about less than 11. Oh, I didn't mean to start the game, but it's just the PlayStation uh, forward and back buttons are inverted. And they disconnected the keyboard. That's weird. Oh, because you can't use a keyboard in this game. That's why. Um, yeah. I wonder how fast it loads though. The PS4 title screen doesn't load that fast, so we're just gonna check. Oh wow, it just popped up with stuff. Um, I agree. I guess circle is agree on here. That's strange. You gotta read the whole thing just to get through. Wait, is it actually loading the game? Oh wow! It loaded the game that fast? I don't believe it. I wonder if it's letting me play the game but only leaving me with the story mode for real. This is weird. Everything went automatic here, but usually on the PlayStation 4 when I'm booting this game, it takes like a minute for the game to load up. Like, I mean, at that title screen. And here it just was like, damn, wow. So it's probably my PlayStation 4 because I know it's been lagging a lot, and it's not. It wasn't like loading characters in the PSO game as much, and it slowed down. Like, it just felt like things were lagging. Like when there's so many monsters on the screen. You can play Street Fighter as long as you come out over here. Maybe. I can teach you how to play Street Fighter. I haven't played any Street Fighter for like years. I just got on here like when I first moved here to try to play the game, and I did play a few rounds, but I won a few and I lost a few. Wow. Yeah, this is the controller. PlayStation is what I need for fighting games that are not Smash Brothers. Like, I played a Nintendo Switch just to play Smash Brothers, and I will play PlayStation to play fighting games, and I will play the Xbox to play shooting games. So it's kind of like, Some people just buy a freaking PC, and they will be able to play almost anything now. I don't want to see the command list, but I do want to change my buttons, I think. The back buttons are kicks, and it should be like I usually have like this button to do my heavy kick and this button to do my heavy punch. This looks like the triple kick. The back buttons are kick, so it's weird. So I'm gonna skip all this because I already know how to play the game. I care about you, Kazlan, you know that, right? Care. I don't want to see this. So, like, does Kazlan want a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox Series X? Which one would she want first is the question. Hadouken! This is like the screen you get when you first turn on the game, though. I mean, it's not like the... This is the thing, like, my cloud save settings and stuff are not in this game. So I think, like, I need to take the data from the PlayStation 4 and move it over. I think that's what I need to do for this game specifically, because it is not... It doesn't seem to be cloud saved. They got a lot of new stuff in here, but I'm not going to read it because it's pretty simple for me to understand. A PlayStation 5, yeah, I know, right? Should come to China, and you can play all the PlayStation 5 here with me. You know, a good setup would be like if we were in the same room and we both have our own stuff. Like, you can play PSO. Actually, there's a Japanese game that I play. You can have it translated into English using like if you go to this website called ArtsLayer. I'm going to show you. It's like a really good game, and they're about to get bigger. They're about to have a bigger version coming out. It's going to be totally different. And let me see if I can go back. I'm going to close the game and see. Let's check and see its progress so far. It probably stopped because I was playing. Look at that progress. 5 minutes until the full game is done. So there is DLC data that comes after that, and then I still need to move my save data if there is any. This is the game that I play. It's a game we saw last night. Looks like Tekken's all done, and again, like I'll check the game to see if there's any save data. If I might need to transfer data by hooking up a PlayStation to another screen. Another screen, yeah, I know, because I'm using one here, one here, one here, and I used to have 4 here, but I moved the other one because I didn't really need it. I only used it for the elections. So the new version of this game is going to look more like what you see right here. It's going to look so amazing. It's called PSO2 New Genesis. There's going to be an English version for the PC, Microsoft PC, and Steam. That's the English version. But I'm not going to be on the English version. I'm going to be on the Japanese version. And the Japanese version, I believe, will still be translated into English because both of them will be coming out around the same time. But if you play on the PlayStation, which this game will be optimized for PlayStation 5, you can play it on the PlayStation 4 because the graphics engine is variable, right? Because it's a PC game. It's a PC game right now, and people are playing it. They're closed beta playing it. I was hoping that they would close beta the PlayStation 5 at some point, and I'll be able to play from there. Because, I mean, you got to be able to know how to play. You got to be able to know that the game works on PlayStation. So I'm sure they're going to do, like, some kind of beta testing. And I signed up for it because I don't have a PC. Well, I have a PC, but it's sitting in the graveyard right now because I have a MacBook. Like, it can do almost everything but play PC games. I could play PC games, but I'm not going to do it. So this loads up. It's all crispy clear. Even after the update, there was a massive update that happened last night that kept me from playing this game. And it's working right now. Like, it was working like after the stream, like right after the stream, I was able to play the game. I was able to log in and everything. The text wasn't all clear. It was kind of like big. I'm going to see if I can change some things here. Online credit window. See, this is a small one. Let's see. That's like too small though, right? Like medium. And like you can't see it on this screen, I think, but it's, well, I mean, my preview window is kind of small. Is that cool? Not even sure. It looks fine. I mean, it's not like anybody's going to really need to see what I'm looking at. Large is large. So large, I put large because I guess I had like the PlayStation 4 resolution is just far different. So I'm going to put it on medium now and put it in the middle, and let's start this thing. It looks so good. Like, oh my, like the graphics look better. For some reason the presentation of this game looks better because, one, it's moving at 60 frames per second native to the PlayStation 5 for sure. And I mean, my screen can do, it doesn't do true 60 frames, but it does 60 frames. Like, you know, it can tell that it's done 60 frames, and I can see the total difference. Everything is super smooth. Here's my backup character, Ishtar. I've only played with her for like an hour, less than an hour, but over 2,975 hours, 25 minutes and 30 seconds, basically playing this character over the course of I don't know how many years. It's been since 2012 since this game came out, and since I've been on the closed beta, so yeah. It's a little bouncy right now, so I'm gonna click out of this, and hopefully it's not bouncy. Alright, so I got a lot of gifts from Sega, and I need to clear up these things here. She's basically giving me money for Like you do these things called missions or client orders, they call it, and then you can. I received a gift. You can receive like a lot of money or a lot of experience points. So that's basically how the game operates. Daily order. So I'm gonna get my daily order done. I'm surprised. I haven't played this game in a long time either because I wanted to. I think I accomplished as much as I could in the game, and I just felt a little bit like I played the whole premium, because whenever I get a premium membership or subscription, I play throughout the whole time. I'll play the whole month of it, and I guess I was a little burnt out after like leveling up most of the necessary characters. Like my hunter is basically level 100. All I need to do is to get it to max level is play with him for like 5 minutes, right? I can get him to max level in like no time. The gunner is what I'm working on right now. The bouncer in the same position as a hunter. So I will have like by the end of this day, if I play with my hunter and bouncer, more than half of my classes would be maxed. That's how much I've been playing this game. And then I will need to go back to my gunner and then braver and get them up, because braver is like a samurai class. It's a katana class, and like I always play with those classes. But I was a bouncer for a while up until like the big quests came out, and I needed to switch over to my big characters. It seems that like all the button mapping remained the same, because this game is a cloud save game, so I'm able to like accept things with the circle button, which is awesome, and cancel with the X button instead of the other way around. It's stupid. I need to find a way to map out the characters. She gives you titles. You get items for titles. A long time ago, like they gave us crappy items. Now they give you like very, very useful items. Like before you get like let's see, like for the first titles you'll get things like little drops. This one's for playing on Nintendo Switch. You get a Hylian shield, or Hylian shield, like is it? You get these like little things, not these gems. These gems are fine, but like this. Here we go. An Alba Breaker is basically like just a puny sword. It's like the very first title you've ever received when you play a game. But nowadays it'll be like far different. Like nowadays they'll give you like useful stuff that's going to be, used in your quests and stuff. If I played the game every day since, I would have had a lot more star gems. Hunter, oh man, so I don't have enough star gems to get that. I have enough. I know I have enough Macedity. Oh, they have 2 hunter class cubes. These class cubes help you get like weapons and all kind of cool stuff. Like once you get to like 300, you basically have to level yourself up 300 times, like beyond level 100, which is something I'm not going to do. So I buy the class cubes to make that process go faster. And I'm not sure if I have any. Looks like Street Fighter DLC is ready to play. It looks like Street Fighter fully finished downloading already, and that's awesome, because the PlayStation 4, depending on your connection, will not download games while you're playing online game, which is what I'm doing right now. I heard that the shop area is going to change dramatically. If anybody wants to be my Valentine. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. I have like a 15 star. Wait, this is gun. So I already have a Ranger 100. So I need to give it maybe a Lucky Rise, which this first one here helps you get rare items. The chance goes higher. This one gets you more money, because money doesn't really fall that much in the game. I mean, you get a lot now compared to the past, but It just increases how much you get on the ground. And this is experience, so I'm gonna do rare drop, or maybe Meseta, because I don't really need any extra weapons. Yeah, that's a 15. So this is a Albusana Felzer. So I already have this gun. So basically I'm going to recycle this gun in the crafts shop. And then, oh, I went to the wrong one too. So this is like normal level and this is highest level. So it'll be more expensive, which is sad because I just teched a weapon at its lowest level. Oh my gosh. You take a level at the highest level, you pay more money. Of course, you get more stats and stuff. So it's fine. There will be chances to get more 15-star weapons that I already have, and then craft them later. And then this other stuff, I don't need. So I'm going to craft it anyways, just on the low level, just to see if it has like any kind of stats I need. Yeah, so it has Emperor Embrace, which is like I wish I could just like circle it here, but if I have a mouse actually plugged in, so maybe I can use the mouse to sort of show. And the mouse is like already plugged into, no it's not, so let me move first. The mouse was plugged into the PlayStation, but I was trying to figure out why the PlayStation wasn't coming on. Like the screen wasn't coming on during the stream last night, or during the recording. And I have like so many different controllers here. I have my PlayStation 4 controller, Switch controller, Xbox One controller, or Series X controller. Sorry. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why the PlayStation wasn't actually coming on, and I'm just like, I unplugged everything, plugged everything back up, and found out that it was on copyright protection since I turned it on while the computer was on, so it just wasn't showing anything. Let's see. I plugged in the mouse, but it doesn't let me use it like on the screen. Oh, there we go. It's working now. So if you follow this blue mouse and you look right here, this is called Emperor Embrace. Embrace. And this is basically one of the stats that helps your weapon achieve like certain, like let's go ahead and move here. So if I go to Emperor Embrace, basically it helps me, like it adds like 90 plus to like I guess there's certain stats like, you know, Lucky Rise and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to go through explaining it because my translation is very bad here. I mean, shot helps you like with the type of weapon it is. It can add like dexterity. There's like dexterity 10, as you can see on the side here. Panic, there's a panic stat level 1, so it does a lot with like how you attack characters and like how much damage they receive. This ice resist, which of course you get hit by ice attack, you will take 6 less. Meseta fever, which is what I was using for the Meseta thing earlier. I only get level 1, so that's not good, but you get 5% extra money added from whatever falls in the ground. So this Emperor Brace basically is good because it makes your weapon like very highly techable when you like, basically you're forging weapons to make them stronger and you get a higher chance of leveling your weapon. That's all it basically is useful for. So I have that for that weapon and I have that for this weapon as well. Both of them being well actually yeah, so this one is the drill Ridamol, I guess is what it's called in English. It's basically like a fist weapon, a knuckles weapon, and then you have the this is for the fighter and this is for like the magic caster. I don't know, I'm not good at like forces and tectors and stuff, but this is for the magic class. one of the magic classes, or maybe all. This is a Talus though. Yeah, it's a Talus. So you throw this weapon. You throw the feather. It's like a feather you throw out. But these are like normal weapons. They're not really anything to talk about anymore. Like maybe in the past when we first started this game years ago, yeah, it was a big deal. But now it's not. So just saying that I can tech weapons that I need to level up, and let's see if I have to. If I'm not carrying any like level 35 weapons already, I am carrying 1, 2, 3. And these are only weapons I have equipped, so I will need to save those weapons with Ember Embrace for later. I like to save my I like to save my rare weapons with an extra star on it. Like any high level is going to get saved. Everything else is going to get crafted. I'm a little sad though that I didn't get a chance to move all my storage over. Like I was trying to maintain my storage. My premium is full. My star gem is full. My PSL2 ES storage is not full, but I can always activate that. And everything else. There's everything else. So it's like I didn't get a chance to move like these things over to the material storage, which is not full. See, it's far from being full. So I'm going to move these things here. And it's full. So now I'm back to only having 2 usable storages with non-premium rates. And it's time to play the game. Can't apply for any more client orders until I get those 30 done. I went straight for the premium. That's not gonna work. It's so shiny. Oh my goodness. It's so shiny and so clear, so crisp. The PlayStation version made, like, in comparison, I feel like it was crayons. It was like crayon art compared to this. This is like a PC. And this game is going to be receiving a graphics update when PSO 2 New Genesis is on its way. So like looking at like the detail on the walls when you're at a considerable angle, it just looks good. Like it looks like what the PC version looks better than this when you have a high graphics card, but this is like the second highest graphics yeah, this is like the second highest graphics thing here in all of PSO. The second best, which is on the console version. Oh my goodness. Wow, it looks so good. It's so clear. Like you can like you can see like the individual strands of grass for what pops up. Look at that. I'm close up too. So it's not like so blurry, but it is a little like, yeah, you can tell that it's a little less, like it's too rendered here. If I could like get like some kind of ray tracing to bounce off this stuff and give it like a complete look, that would be great. But it already looks good. Like I'm just, wow. You can see the lines on the trees. The small little particles moving, like, ooh, I'm even close to my armor, and it's like there's some little effects going on, like space effects. Yeah, I never noticed that before. Wow, this game looks good on PS5, man. Let me even say that out loud. Yep, I said it. It's moving so fast. It's so fast. Aw. Yep. Yep. English, buddy. There's only 5 people here. There should be 12. Oh my god, it's so loud, right? Like, you could probably hear it from my headphones. But I wouldn't be able to hear myself. Normally, you can only carry 4, only 4 players on a team can go in. And it's just enough to defeat almost every enemy. There are some huge bosses that need, that you'll need like a full multi-party for, but in here, this stage, you really only need like 4. But I've done this before by myself on the hardest level and went through it like normal. And then if you have like one other person, sometimes you can get through it like super fast. There's something wrong here, like so whenever I move my, whenever, I know you can't see it, but there's this thing here at the bottom, like here, it's a little menu bar, and whenever I click on the L2 shoulder button, it's supposed to select the thing that I want, but it didn't do that. So for now, I have to click the actual like number on the pad to level up. I mean to heal up. Every other button is the same from the PlayStation 4 version. I gotta get used to the button mapping. There's still a little bit I need to do to get used to this game. I wonder why it wasn't letting me select the item though. Oh, because it's a rifle. I'm so dumb. I'm supposed to have a rocket launcher too, so I wonder what happened to that. Oh, because I'm a gunner. And that means I never... So, that's so strange because I'm actually able to pull off... Oh! It's the square button that's That's weird. The square button and the attack button, they're sharing. Oh no. So this, no. It's the R3 button. The R3 button is being used to is used for the quick palette, which is what you see on the bottom. The sub palette is another name for it. What I should be doing is using the R3 button to target him, and the R1 button should be used to cycle through the like the type of attacks that I'm doing. As you can see, they're changing at the bottom. You see it's like flickering. Yas, get the book today. Forgot that I need to update that. That's my special spam attack. So I need to exhaust my my boosts. I have on boosts right now that that go by time, and if I stay here, it will continue using that time. So I need to start a bonus match, so that way the 3 minutes will pass by, and I can make use of both leveling up and my boosts like real quick. So some of my ARX missions, I need to use a boost item. I'm likely going to use the weakest one, the most replaceable one, or I can use one of these. Oh. Okay, I'll use that. Or I can just level up now. So these are like 100,000, no, 1 million level up experience point tickets. I got a bunch of them because of some problems that Sega had in the past. I guess they were compensating like their users for extra levels. I got 12 of them for while I was gone, and you can see now I'm level 96 in just that many millions. And now I'm like 5 million, so I probably will be able to level up here. I'm not sure. Yeah, so let's change these, remap these controls. Man, need to go to option. Now I need to rely on this control. There's so many things I probably will need to do here. Let's see. Text. Everything else seems fine. Alright, so now I need to remap some stuff here. The lock-on is wrong. The lock-on says L1, but it should be R3. Main menu, quick menu. I need to go to sub palette. Sub palette is now L1, so this needs to be L2. So let's go back to see. L2 is the palette. L2 is for a palette. Wait. They're both for a palette, but I need to double check and make sure. Okay, it did move. This is lock on, so this is what's going on right now. So this should be working once I get out in the stage. L1 is being used for selecting a sub-palette thingy, as I guessed. And we need to switch this over back to L2. So the new L1 is going to be no, it's not a sub palette thing. It's like to change the weapon palette that you use to shoot, like change the type of attack that you're doing. So let's see if we're back to old normal now. Yeah. So now I can like easily change my attack type, which is crazy because I'm using Ranger PAs for Gunner and I'm a Phantom subclass, so I don't know how that's working out. Yes, thank you. Okay. So now I can switch my weapons. I can change my sub palette. I'm jumping. I'm shooting. I'm alternating. Okay. I'm rolling. This is all I need, and I'm confirming with a circle. Yeah. Totally forgot the shop is right here. And you can buy like this stuff here. I keep forgetting that. Let's see. I got a message on my phone. Ooh. Friend sent me some message about my PlayStation 5. Take a picture of it. Alright. Got my Soul Null messages. Alright. Go back to this. Now while I'm here, the good thing is that my boost count, my timer doesn't tick while I'm in the pre-game area. It will not move until later. I need to change or customize my sub palette now. See if I have one pre-existing. I do. So I'm gonna switch it over to 2. This is for Phantom, but I still have my Gunner class thing here. And I need to actually have some weapons now. I'm wondering if having the ability to use Ranger PAs on a Gunner will be okay for my launchers. So let's see first. Category twin machine guns. I need to have some weapons now for my Gunner. Here's the strongest weapon that I have. It's a plus 18. No. Here it is, 35. So I need to level this up to make it stronger because it's obviously in a different tier class. I have a maxed machine gun here. I'm not going to get into names, but just going to get into strength. 1. And then I need a launcher. This one will look cool on me. I think I'm going to take one of the Fornus physicists out because that's gonna look so cool. Maybe, let's see, because I have wings already. Let's try a launcher. I can use a launcher. There is one launcher I can use, and it's this one. That's the highest level one, probably the only one I can use. So I'm going to equip it. If I can, because I only have 3 slots, so I should have enough space and room. One for my machine gun. I don't have anything here for it though. Oh man, so I need to give it some. Need to give it some PAs here. Twin machine guns, where are you? Right above the arrow, okay. So let's first start with let's first go in order because I don't know which ones are which. This, even with the language here, I still won't know which one is which. I can see like icons, but I just haven't played the game enough to know which is which. Then we have the launchers. Same thing here. So I need to add launcher attacks here. And then I'll just go through the ones I like that work. This one's already set. How about I use the rodeo one? Because rodeo helps you move a little bit more. Like if I use rodeo. Oh, I can't use the PA for launcher, so it makes it worthless. I guess it's only good for hitting multiple targets in a specific location. But we'll go to machine guns. Look at the Fornus Fizzes. It actually makes my whole look crazier. And then you take it out, and then you're shooting with wings. I'd imagine they were actually bigger though. Like, is there a way to make the weapons bigger? I know you can place the weapons, but I totally forgot if I can make them bigger. Like, you can change the position of the weapon. This like left and right though. That's weird. This is vertical, and this one is, yeah. I think that's better right there. Okay. So we fixed that. Ooh. I haven't really used these weapons. I just leveled them up. It looks so cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. There's no reason to sit around and play the game in the camp ship when I could be out there killing monsters, which is what people want to see. Yeah, they move so fast. It's so strong, and I'm using the weaker guns. These are the strongest ones. But my best PAs are on the weaker weapon though. Oh, this keyboard can actually... So, before I couldn't switch my weapons on PS4 if I use the keyboard. That took a while. And did I even have my boost on? Yeah, I had 12 seconds left. And now everything's over. Four seconds, and then you'll start seeing notices on the bottom. They'll say like blah blah ran out of blah blah. There you go. The thing about my character at this point is I don't have anything useful to gain from this except for experience points now. I mean, I'm not even going to get weapons with Emperor Embrace here. The Emperor Embrace came from that big giant chick that you saw that I shot down from the... He was coming down off a parachute. And that's how you get like... Usually when you kill those, you get like these awesome... weapons with awesome stats for teching and stuff, for crafting and all that. So it's always better to do Rappy Fever and then take all the weapons. Also better to clear all your weapons too. Now we're gonna go to the Arcs mission menu. I've cleared all my dailies. I usually get on the game and clear dailies and just clear dailies. And if I would have done that every day since I stopped playing the game, I definitely would have had like a lot more of these like bonus keys to use for leveling up. But I feel like I'm at a point where I'm almost leveling. I've almost leveled every character that I care about, or every character class that I care about. I don't really care about the magic classes or anything like that. Those things don't count to me. Though I do need to level them up so that way my spell casting will get better and better. But it's only secondary when you have the ability to use Phantom class. And Phantom class is such a wonderful class because one, it uses the range weapons like a melee weapon, and it does melee damage, which is here. The Phantom class is basically it's a high level ranger class, but it like uses the assault weapons like rifles and stuff as a sword, like you would use a sword. So you can get up close and do a lot of damage, and you basically hack and slash with your rifle because you're shooting it at the same time. You're just not. It doesn't count when you like swing it. You don't actually hit a monster by swinging it. You just swing your weapon around and shoot, and all those shots do just as much damage as hero, which is this class, slashes a sword. Both classes use magic, so it's almost like these classes are obsolete to me now. I mean the Forest Techer, Summoner, and that's it, I think. Those are the three magic casting classes. I don't really care about those. As you can see, they're on level 58 and stuff now. I used the Force as the last class to play with, and by the time I even got to maxing or whatever, like newer classes came out, and then I will level them up, and then I will take a big break from the game and wait for the next big thing, which is going to be next is going to be NGS, so New Genesis. Level 97, getting closer and closer. The only real way to truly level up past this level and to get closer is to play 3 more golds, maybe, in a rainbow key. And how do I get those? They're gonna all be here in the Twitter thing. So the Twitter campaign, so many people were retweeting, and they gave us like Tri Boost 150s. They gave us 5 of those for leveling up. All 3 types of boost, Meseta level rare weapon boosts for 150% plus occurrences, and Tokyo keys, the stage I just played that gives you a high amount of EXP. They're all right here. I leveled up with 5 million left. and now I'm down to 17 million to the next level, which means each of those little wolves, by the way, are worth like with a tri boost 150 and everything else on, because I still have boosts for days. 17. This one, it's like 1 in 17 3 times. So I'm guaranteed to level up about 4 to 5 million per game, because there's 3 of those monsters and wolf monsters in the Emperor Rappy that gives enough EXP. That means I could do like 1 rainbow and 1 gold to get to 99. So I'll use my rainbow first, because the higher the level, the more XP you get. And I have mission pass. This thing should have changed. The next season is on February 17th. Did I finish all of my tier stuff? This is the previous season, or the new season. No, this is the previous season. I've received everything here. I'm surprised I did the mission pass thing so fast. It's like I took a break from the game, but I think I didn't take a month break from the game. I think I might have taken 2 weeks or so. Look at the character. Here is the Arcs mission. Weekly, so I need to do craft. I need to craft an item, do an advanced quest, recycle item, which I'm probably going to definitely need to do here, because I was gone for a while, and all my keys that I didn't use are about to be expired, or should be. So I had 1 gold unfortunately expire, 2 Rappy Fevers that expired, a silver key that expired I don't care about, and another silver key. Only these 3 I care about: gold, fever, because they give you a lot of EXP or great items. And I'm just gonna recycle those. So there, I get my Arcs mission done. So fast, so fast. Client order, and it's Wednesday, 8 a.m. So I need to basically, like, I'm not gonna reach the weekly today. Like, if I would have kept the weekly in mind, I should have, for at least the gold key weekly, I should have been playing this game like after 1. And I just did the dailies too. So today is technically, for me, playing on a Wednesday morning is bad. It's better to play after 1. But Wednesdays are also the maintenance days, which means they might close the whole service until like late at night. Somewhere around 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. you can start playing the game again. And then once you do your dailies, you can achieve your gold key much faster. You can achieve it by Friday. So because you got to do the dailies, the 5 dailies that you saw earlier here. Get these 5 dailies and you'll get 5 points towards a gold key each day. So that's 15 dailies. These are dailies. So 15 of these, which is 5, 5, and 5, and then you'll get your gold key, which helps you level up even faster. And if you do dailies 5 times, you just need to recycle the silver key for a gold key, and you'll be able to level up quicker, because the silver key only gets you about a little less than 17 on the boost that I had recently. My last boost, you can get like 1.7 million in a silver game, but you're gonna get about 5 million per gold game. So it's better, if you think about it, if you play 5 gold games, it takes 3 to get the same thing. It takes 3 silver keys to get 1 gold key thing of experience, right? The other 2 Oh, and by the way, the monsters don't give as much experience compared. I'm just giving you a projected number that's like high, but it's not really going to be that high. Like basically it takes 6 to 7 silver keys to get what you can in a gold key. So it's better to recycle 5 of the keys to get like boosted enemies, because for one, the zombies when they die in the silver game gives you a whole lot less EXP than the gold game. So that's why you also or phantoms, they're not zombies, but they look like zombies and they act like them. Oh, I got another thing here. Okay. Alright, so I got a gold key that expires on February 17th. And I'm just going to go ahead and activate this, take my reward, because I feel though I will be playing this game now that I have a PlayStation 5. And now that I know that I have 3 classes I need to manage, I will be playing until all of these keys are gone. I could have left it there. I can't do anything here. I'm going to take out the daily orders or any client orders that is not a daily order that I have 0 on. I'm a gunner now. I'm a gunner again, so I need to go kill that big Varda so I can get these points. It's been like over a year since I've even been able to complete this one client order. That shouldn't happen. I'm gonna take this out. Any Franco order is gonna get taken out. I don't like Franco orders. Franca, I mean. Don't like Franco orders. They're taking up like so much space. I don't even think this character is here anymore. They left on the 27th of January, so it's worthless to have them even on here. Wow, I didn't do any of the aggressor client orders here for the dark monsters. It's like the dark types. I didn't even do anything for them. I'll leave these on here for one more time. I'm not gonna deal with this one. This one either. This one either. 0, 0. Okay, now we're back to the normal amount of daily orders. Now it's time to go into Tokyo and take Tokyo. Let's do the numbers ones first. So that should be 5. Oh, that's 4. So I have one more I can sign up for, which is going to be this one. The other one I can't do in Tokyo because that's the big subway monster, the Hydra monster. Man, it's so fast. Like sometimes it just loads, and now it's just going fast. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the amount of people on, which is not many. There's not many people on right now. But that's because today's a normal day in Japan while we're on holiday here. See? Not that many. It's a lot of foreigners on Block 13. They're out there like hanging out. Wow. Well, from this point on, I'm going to play the game, but I'm going to turn off the commentary and everything so that way you can hear the game better, see the game, concentrate on the game, whatever you want to do. I'll be here, so I'll answer any questions if there are any on YouTube, Twitch, across the board. And I'll be turning off my screen so that way I can concentrate on some stuff. So that's it. All right, take care, you guys. I'm still here. I'll be playing for a few more minutes and then I'll be out.
これで
調子どうだ。じゃまたな。
これより私が総動員によるマザーシップ芝への突撃作戦を開始します。アークス各員は出撃の準備をお願いします。
よーく見えたよ。よーく見えたよ。それじゃあまたね。
どのクエストにする？
現在マザーシップシバへの突撃作戦が展開中です。これが本当に最後の戦いです。アークス各員はクエストカウンターより出撃をお願いします。現在マザーシップシバへの突撃作戦が展開中です。これが本当に最後の戦いです。アークス各員はクエストカウンターより出撃をお願いします。
これはみんなの思いを感じる。
生きとし生けるもの、いいえ、今まで生きてきたもの、それら全ての願いがここに集う。
それは闇を払う大いなる光となって。
こちらの攻撃は確実に効いています。このまま押し切りましょう。
危ない！他のところに逃げて！
もはや語るべきことはありません。今は最後まで共に戦えることにただ感謝。
私だってあなたが世界からいなくなるなんて嫌だ。だから絶対帰ろう、一緒に。
誰一人犠牲になんかさせない。みんなで一緒に新しい未来へ。
Emergency Code Due
なんとまがまがしい。これがかの者の真の姿。 本番のようです。最後まで油断せずに。
です。
And that might be it for me today. Man, I've been up all morning on this thing. Special weapon.
Some weapons had already ended up in my inventory before it even landed on the ground. There's only one person left in here, I guess, by the time. These are NPCs. Everyone else just probably just grabbed everything on left after pressing the B button. I'm just surprised all these higher level armor pieces are left behind. Whew. I died a lot. And still haven't reached the level up from that bout. I am going to hit this arts mission though. And I'm going to quickly start a bonus quest. Usually if you're by yourself and you have nothing else to do, like you don't have a gift to pick up, just start a new game if you're going to stay in a camp ship. Things will go by faster and smoother, and you won't lose bonus time on your boosts. Or any time on your boost, not bonus time. You don't lose it. The good thing is that you don't lose your boost anymore. I think we talked about this before in the past. They used to run the time no matter what, so it's pretty much you having to play the stage. This thing is orange now? I didn't know it was orange. I think it was because the weapon that I had in front of it blocked it. Yeah, okay. When I changed the weapon, it changed to orange. I guess it's the weapon that I'm using is what changes it to orange. Or is it just that it's orange when you put it behind? Oh, it turns into a sword. Okay. That's why. It's a sword. Okay, it's a sword that splits off into two guns when you use them. One is a shorter gun and one is a longer gun, but it's hard to see when it's being put up. There you go. The wing is not blocking it, really, but if it was any longer, it would. That's funny. Okay. Well, we're gonna level up now, so let's do this. Let's get the level up part out of the way. still use these for crafting, so I'm going to take them now. I think what I'm going to do is also separate, like, I'm going to get rid of sounds kind of bad, but I'm going to get rid of some weapons, I guess. I feel like I don't need, I might save like a few weapons that aesthetically like fit a profile, what kind of weapon I'll use with whatever weapons I'll be able to use right off the bat. But with New Genesis coming out, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of other weapons. Woo! There's going to be a ton of other weapons to choose from beyond what I'm using right now. But I think the weapons could get stronger from that point. I'm not even sure what kind of like tricks Sega will have up their sleeve when they revamp the game. And if I wanted to play this game all day, I would go through all 5 of these gold keys. I probably would do that offline anyway. So this is my impressions of this game with a PlayStation 5. I think I'm going to talk about that in a different video, like what I think about certain things here. But this is awesome. This is great. And if you watched like some of this video or even all of this video, thank you, because I think it's been hours and hours since I jumped on here. And yeah, I think I've been playing this game, just this game, or not even this game, but the PlayStation 5. I've been on here for about 2 hours now. So it's about time I, go off and get some food and then probably come back and play a little bit more. I'm on the holiday, so it means for 6 days I have time to kill. But I do want to go outside once it gets warmer or sunny or whatever. If it does, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll probably just go out and walk out. Alright, take care everyone, and peace.